See, there is a big threat to our status quo. Very big threat to our status quo. Northern governors cries out after Biafran self-referendum is now being carried out in the United Nations and equally in Finland, where Prime Minister Simon Eba is based. Big threat to our soil. The Northern governors are now crying because they will be the one to lose. You see, let's make it very straight and very simple. Whatever you do in life, be very careful not to offend an Igbo man. Be very careful. There's a reason for that. Do not offend an Igbo man because they are the real harvesters of the soil. Those who get engaged to every pre-orders that is on the table. We're moving with so much speed, and our speed is well replaced by every means possible. Yes, we cannot stay down-rooted, we cannot be thrown aboard, and we cannot be made to feel low of ourselves. Things must happen the way it is. Things must keep going the way it should go. But one of the most important things here that most of you don't understand is that the northern governors have several oil wells in Biafran land, and that is why it is impossible for them to leave Biafrans. Yes, that is why it is impossible for them to leave Biafrans. But we must stay connected in every areas that we are doing, in every things that we are spreading, in every word that we have in mind. And by so doing, as we continue that path, let's equally understand that there is a game that is changing for good. The Biafran self-referendum is now being the way it should end. And people are now understanding that games are changing a lot of ways. A lot of ways. That's the whole situation room. So as we ride for freedom, as we push through our very daily life, and as we continue that path where everybody must see the light and the wave that we preach, let's equally understand that the game has changed and nothing will spoil in any area of our life. So whoever that is crying can cry, whoever that is weeping should weep. But one thing is very important, that we must continue to spread this gospel the way it should be spread. And by so doing, everything will be made more eloquently focused on our daily lives. Games have changed, things have become the way it should become, and by so doing, we must stand at ease to make the necessary benefits. So, let's gather ourselves together and continue in that path where everybody, you must stay obviously ready for the things that has to be done the way it should be done. Biafra is already on its way, and people are already crying. People are already crying because the game has changed. Victory, victory, victory. And by so doing, everything will be made the way it should be made. We are journeying to life. More good news, more effort. It is happening very clear and simple. And it was an amen. Very clear and simple. And it has now been confirmed in Wazobia FM. that the Biafran Defense Force has taken down over 400 soldiers with 11 armor tank. 11. Hey, wow. Hey, can this Zoo survive if I become? Hey, can this Zoo survive? I'm not. Yes, because obviously everything is getting more localized, and by so doing, everything is now making sense. Breaking news. Biafran Liberation Army has neutralized 2 more armored tanks of Nigerian terrorists. Do you notice the way Simon Eber keeps tagging these people? Yes. The way he tags them with his full chest. It is full chest. And that's one funny kind of exercise. And somebody reported live and direct. A fan that was listening to what he was saying, said one man called Wazobia FM last night and was like, IPOB buyed almost 400 security personnel in Imo and Anambra State within 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. And burned down over 7 armored cars. One called and was claiming that he is talking from the bush where he was hiding. Omo, no be small thing, Wazobia FM last night. When the journalists asked them why Imo and Anambra State journalists aren't covering all these things, and they said the journalists collected bribe, that's why they are silent and never wanted to. The heaviness is undiluted. And when we say undiluted, the level of victory that the Biafran forces is achieving cannot be calculated. It all depends on facts. It all depends on the premium voice effect. That is where the whole souls begin from. We must continue to endure one of the biggest efforts that must be reconsidered. By so doing, we'll be very, very victorious in everything that we are doing. So let's get it calculated. Biafran Divine Force are not here to joke. Let me make this point clearly. We will never support anybody who is fighting the Nigerian army. We will never support anybody who is against any kind of fight against the Biafran people, but at all costs we will decisively protect our people. And that's what Biafran stands for. To protect